Good afternoon, everybody. I'm very pleased to announce the hiring of our two new coaches to lead our men's and women's basketball programs, Kristi Cirone for our women's basketball and Joel Cotton for men's basketball. I've been very impressed with the passion that they have for mentoring students, athletes, and the dedication that they have to the game of basketball. I know that both of our coaches will embrace and model the mission of Judson University, and I'm extremely excited about the future of our basketball programs. Kristi, you can have an opening remarks.
Okay, well, first off, I just want to start by thanking Judson University, Tony Tompkins, and the hiring committee just for giving me the opportunity to lead this women's basketball team into the future. I feel extremely blessed to be part of the Judson family, and I will uphold the high character and strong values that make Judson such a respected and second-to-none institution. I also want to thank a number of people that have helped me get to this opportunity. First, I want to thank God for bringing me in this journey. I couldn't have done it without him. I trust in everything that he has for me. I'd like to thank Illinois State Athletics just for giving me the best experience that a player can have. I would also like to thank Mike Alden and Missouri Athletics just for giving me the best 2 years and helping me gain experience at the Division I level. But most importantly, I want to thank Robin Pinchton and her staff for their support, allowing me to be a part of their basketball family and helping me to learn and grow. Finally, I want to thank my family for the continued support and the advice throughout my playing career and now my coaching career. I'm a part of a basketball coaching family, so I'm excited to bring on the legacy. I'll have three main focuses when it comes to this program. The first one is faith. I want our girls to grow in their relationship with the Lord. I want them to put their trust in God and the plan that He has for each and every one of us. I believe that they need to just strengthen their bond with Him every day. I think part of this also is to reach out with the community through community service, give back to the community. True leaders are willing to lead by example and serve others that they are surrounded by. Next is academics. They're students before they're athletes, so I want to stress the importance of excelling in the classroom. Unfortunately, basketball will come to an end, which is why these athletes need to be prepared for the future. And finally, I want them to be the best athletes that they can be on the court. My players will work as hard as they can, put in the time they need to improve. We will come together as a family and support each other and push each other for our common goal. I want them to give everything they have every time they step on the court. That is all I can ever ask of my players. If these ladies focus on continuing to commit to these areas, they will be successful in life. I will not let my players settle for being anything less than the best that they can be. Again, thank you, and I'm very excited to be a part of Judson University.
I'd like to thank also Judson University for this incredible opportunity to help me reach a dream come true in being a college basketball coach. I'd like to thank God. He's opened many doors in my coaching career, and I look back now, next year will be my 10th year of coaching college basketball, and I'm just so thankful for the open doors that God has provided. For Tony Tompkins, Tony's been here for 5 years with the men's basketball program, and just to look on some of the accomplishments during that time, we've had 19 all-conference players. We finished in the top 3 in the CCAC all 5 of those years, and that also includes 2 trips to the NAIA National Tournament. So I'd like to just take a moment. Tony, thank you for this opportunity to become a head coach, but also thank you for your contribution to the men's basketball program and for laying a solid groundwork for me to carry on and continue. I also think it's important for me to recognize those that have placed their trust in me to be part of their staff. For Doug Knoll at IPFW for giving me my first opportunity in college coaching and hiring me. For also Dane Fife at IPFW for allowing me to be a part of his staff. And for Tom Slider at Anderson. Without these 3 gentlemen, they gave me an opportunity to be part of their staff and taught me a lot along the way, so I need to thank them. I would like to thank Rich Winehandle. I've also had the opportunity to coach the women's cross-country and track team during my time here at Judson in the past 3 years, and Rich has been a great mentor to me and friend. In working with him to build up the cross-country and track teams here at Judson, and I look forward to continuing to work with Rich, but just wanted to recognize him for the impact that he has had on me the past couple of years. I need to thank my parents for showing support and patience with me in pursuing a college basketball career. It's funny that when you start out as a small college basketball coach, I would go to them and say, I'm really excited about this opportunity, Mom and Dad. I'm going to coach college basketball. And they, of course, always want to know, well, what's the salary? What's it pay? And I would always have, well, it's a small stipend, maybe, or I need to take graduate work. That's my reward for being a coach. But they've been patient with me and supportive in my journey and allowing me to pursue what I love to do. And that's incredibly humbling to be able to do what I really love to do on a daily basis. That's to me why I coach. And finally, for my wife Jennifer, I thank her for her support and encouragement. It's many nights on the road on Friday evenings where our dates would be in high school basketball gyms. And she's also had many nights at home where she has to go to bed and I'm not there on weekends. And I thank her for her patience, her support and encouragement, and allowing me to do what I love to do, and thank her for being by my side throughout that. I do have 2 assistant coaches that will be working for me that I'm very excited about. Coach Nate McNeely, he played for us here. He was a member of the national tournament team 3 years ago, and he's going to be assisting me. Also, Jordan Delks, who just recently graduated from Purdue University. He was the men's basketball manager at Purdue. Really excited about having these 2 guys come by my side, and feel really strongly about our staff and that we're going to be able to accomplish a lot of great things. I do have a good group of returning players that we've built up that I've also been able to get to know and work with as an assistant coach here at Judson. So I look forward to continuing to work with that group, and we're in the process of putting the finishing touches on this year's recruiting class. But overall, I'm eager to have a whole team together here in a couple of months from now, and to see what we can accomplish in the fall. My coaching philosophy is pretty simple. It's realize your purpose, maximize your potential, and hopefully I can help student athletes that come to Judson maximize their athletic potential, become the very best player they can be, and also have our team become the very best team we can be on the court. But also with that is helping them realize their purpose in life, and that also goes with their academics and challenging them academically to be the very best they can be, and also spiritually to help guide them in their faith and challenge them towards spiritual growth. Finally, it kind of hit me yesterday. I was at the reception for President Jerry Kane here at Judson, who is retiring this year, and was at the reception for him in his retirement. And it kind of hit me when people were talking at that reception. And Dr. Kane has accomplished a lot of things here at Judson University and in his time here. But the focus of the reception wasn't as much about his accomplishments as it was about the impact that he made on the lives of the people that he touched and those he led here at Judson. And it kind of hit me while listening to that. That's what I want to do, is simply make a lasting impact on the players that I coach. So thank you.
All right, this question is for the both of you. We'll start with Kristi and then follow with Joel if you want to step up to the mic. What brought you to Judson and want to start your head coaching basketball career here?
Well, I just was looking for any coaching opportunity when I was finishing up my master's at Missouri, and when I saw Judson had an opening and kind of learned more about them, I just loved what they were all about in a Christian standpoint, and just the environment, how everyone just is there for each other. They have a great support staff, and I was excited to get into my head coaching experience, and I'm really excited to be here, and I'm going to do everything I can to get this program back on track.
My wife and I moved to Illinois about 3 years ago now, and I didn't have a job opportunity, so I was really looking to stay involved in college coaching, and I initially had approached Coach Tompkins about opportunity to just be a part of the staff, and hadn't heard back from him, but he said that he probably didn't have anything available, and now having been a head coach of a different program here at Judson, and coaching at the small college level for a while, I understand, I mean, he was probably thinking I would need a lot of resources to be a full-time assistant, and had ended up pursuing it and continuing to talk to him late in the summer, said I would just come on as a volunteer. So that's kind of how our conversation started, and Coach Tompkins allowed me to come onto his staff here at Judson, and we've had a good 3 years together, and that's how I got here, and now with Coach moving on to the AD position, that's where my opportunity arose.
You've already talked a little bit about your coaching philosophy, but what's your philosophy on like recruiting, and why would somebody want to come play for you here at Judson University?
I think there's a lot of great players in Chicago, so my focus will be more in the Chicagoland area. I think a lot of players are passed up, but I also will want to focus in the Midwest. I think you can get a lot of great players from there. They want to come play for me. I've been through everything that they're going through at this point. I've been through the recruiting process. I've been through the college experience. So I can take the experiences that I've learned as a player and use them as a coach. I'm very big on family. I have family here in Chicago, and I want my team to be a family. I want us to be there for each other, to care, and I will do anything that I can to push these girls to be the best they can be. I've had coaches that have done that, and I know what it takes, and I want these girls to succeed in life.
I think recruiting is mainly about fit. I think there are a lot of talented basketball players out there, and you always have a lot of needs as a program as far as what position you're looking for and everything else, but more than just talent, I think they have to be a good fit for the university, and we got to have the major that they want to pursue, and in the environment on campus that they want to be a part of. And I think if you have those things, and once they come to campus and it's a good fit, then I think you have a good match, both from our standpoint and from the student standpoint, and you have people that will come into your program for and stay for 3 and 4 years hopefully, and finish their degree here. When I look for recruits, I also look for who's going to be a good fit for Judson, and who do I want to represent our program when they graduate from here.
It's more of a fun question. What are some of your best memories of basketball, coaching or playing?
Well, first off, I'm very passionate about basketball. I've been playing since as far as I can remember. Just some great experience. I was able to go to the NCAA tournament as a player at Illinois State University. I was able to play in the WNBA with Connecticut Sun, and try out for the camp with Chicago Sky, so it was a little bit of a dream come true there. But my fondest memories are with my teammates and coaches as a player, and I want those high character players to be surrounded by each other, and I want to help them, and I think that is what makes the basketball experience, is being surrounded by players that you can have an everlasting relationship with, and that they can help each other in the future. So those are my memories, and memories deal more with relationships.
My memories deal mainly with growing up in Indiana. Basketball is just part of everyday life. Shooting hoops in the backyard, in the driveway, wherever we go to a friend's house, we play basketball. And that's one of my best memories are shooting in the driveway with my dad, playing one-on-one, and the stories about Indiana are true. It doesn't matter if there's 3 feet of snow on the ground or whatever. We're shoveling off the driveway and outside shooting. And then my senior year of high school, we had a great run, and that's something I'll never forget. We won our school's first regional title in 30 years, and had a good run. Made it to the final 8 teams in the largest class in Indiana. So those are some memories playing with my friends in my senior year of high school basketball that I'll never forget.
Final question. What will you bring to Judson from your experiences at the NCAA Division I level from coaching and playing?
I think that just having that experience at the Division I level is just extremely helpful. You know what you need to succeed at that level, you know the intensity that you need to have to succeed at the college level, and you also know the balance that you need in sports and academics and in your life that I can help bring to the table and help these athletes make a smooth transition. And it also helps teach you the life lessons that you can take and be prepared for life after basketball. So I want to take everything that I learned from that and just help influence these girls any way I can.
Had a great experience at the Division I level, and seeing and playing against a lot of top Division I programs, seeing the way things operate. And I guess the main thing I took from that is just how competitive each program is, and each staff is working hard, and you gotta do your work on a daily basis just to keep up with the competition. And I like to think that you can make the big time where you are, and try and do things as first class as possible, and try and be as competitive as you can be, no matter what level you're at.
All right, that's the ending of our press conference. For more information on both Joel and Kristi, go to JudsonEagles.com. Both press releases will be up with some photos and eventually the entire press conference. So go to JudsonEagles.com. I want to thank everybody for watching today online and supporting these 2 coaches as they start their careers. Again, go to JudsonEagles.com for more information on Joel and Kristi.